dive down. Okay, so I know what you're thinking. Why the hell would anyone want to do that? I know that was pretty loud for all of us, but trust me, in the water, it's like 4 million times louder. And once you're hanging out with the whales for a long time, this didn't happen to me, but it happened to these guys, their bodies started heating up from being pelleted with all of that energy after a while. Again, this is pretty sketchy stuff. It's strange to do, but it's important to note that these guys are fascinated by whales. They don't necessarily want to free dive with them this closely, but they have to, because it turns out the only way to really study these animals up close is by free diving with them, by approaching them in your natural form and interacting with them in that way. Scuba doesn't work. Too loud. Submarines don't work. Same thing. Robots don't work. You freak them out. But when you free dive with them, this amazing paradigm shift occurs. And they not only don't swim away, but most of the time the whales will turn around and welcome you into the pod. Sometimes they orient themselves vertically and do this very weird sort of new age thing around you as they're clicking. It's extremely intense. So the next question you're probably asking yourself is like, why research sperm whales? Well, it turns out that those clicks you heard, they aren't just used for echolocation. Sperm whales and dolphins also use clicks for communication. And inside of those clicks is probably one of the most sophisticated forms of communication we've discovered on the planet. Could be more sophisticated than human language. Now, I know that sounds completely nuts to all of you, and it certainly sounded nuts to me when I first started researching this stuff a couple of years ago. But just consider a couple things. The sperm whale brain is about 6 times the size of ours. This is a picture of sperm whales facing us head on, and that top thing is their nose, and behind that is their brain. Now, sperm whales also have a neocortex. In humans, the neocortex is believed to govern higher level functions like conscious thought, future planning, and language. Well, sperm whales not only have a neocortex, but theirs is about 6 times the size of ours. Sperm whales also have spindle cells. These are long and highly developed brain structures that neurologists have associated with compassion, love, suffering, and you guessed it, speech. All of those things that make humans human and separate us from great apes. Well, sperm whales not only have spindle cells, but have them in a far larger quantity than we do, and they've had them for 15 million years longer than we have.
For that, ladies and gentlemen. You'll forgive me if I'm a bit rusty. This is the first song I've written in a very long time. I hope you enjoy it. Now that I have lived a lifetime's worth of days, finally I see the folly of my ways. So listen when I sing of the temptations of this world, fancy cars and needles, whiskey, flesh and pearl. And then in the end, it's family and friends, loving yourself, but not only yourself. It's about the good walk and the hard walk, and the young girls you made cry. It's about make a little music every day till you die. It's a beautiful ride. A beautiful ride. I stand on the precipice of death. My perspective is enormous. Every leaf, every cloud, I see the hands which have formed us. And some days all you got is a nighttime graveyard walk, and you whistle some sweet melody to the ghost down at the dock, singing to your hand, lead the marching band. Don't you let them fade your colors gray, 'cause when all is said and done, when youth is spent and burned, you'll see that it's all about music, flowers, babies, sharing the good times, traveling not just for business, accepting your mortality. This is finally what I've loved. And then in the end, it's family and friends, loving yourself, but not only yourself. It's about the good walk and the hard walk and the young girls you've made cry. It's about making little music every day till you die. It's a beautiful ride.